Well, markets did a quick U-turn to close out the week. After opening strong on Friday, stocks faded as a softer-than-expected jobs report cemented the view that rate cuts are basically a lock next month. Hey everyone, it's Saturday morning, September 6th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Quick note before we dive in. Today's episode is brought to you by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. Learn more about our funds and strategies at amf-capital.de. So, here's where we landed. The Standard & Poor's 500 slipped about 0.3% after brushing an all-time closing high on Thursday. The Dow fell roughly 0.5%, and the Nasdaq drifted just below the flat line. Think of it as a pullback from some pretty healthy morning gains. Now, the headline everyone's chewing on. The U.S. added just 22,000 jobs in August versus about 75,000 expected. The unemployment rate ticked up to 4.3% from 4.2%. And the revisions? Well, when you factor in July and June, the economy created fewer than 30,000 jobs over the last 3 months, with June actually negative, the first monthly contraction since 2020. Experts say this is clear evidence of a labor market that's cooling faster than it looked a few weeks ago. Therefore, the rate cut drumbeat got loud. Traders are now pricing a 100% chance of a September cut, and the odds of a so-called jumbo move, 50 basis points, are climbing. Bond yields reacted right away. The 30-year slid below 4.79% after flirting with 5% earlier in the week, and the 10-year fell to about 4.07%, the lowest since April. The politics around the Fed also heated up. After the report, the president criticized the central bank again and kept pushing his slate. Remember, his nominee Stephen Moran just went through a Senate hearing for a seat on the Board of Governors. The White House clearly wants a faster cutting cycle. Meanwhile, the AI trade caught fresh tailwinds. Broadcom gave an upbeat outlook and reportedly signed a deal to build the first chips for OpenAI. Shares jumped roughly 9% on that buzz, and in EV land, Tesla rose after its board floated a potential $1 trillion compensation package for its CEO. If certain performance targets are hit, $1 trillion. So net, weak jobs, lower yields, rising cut odds, and AI enthusiasm still humming. We'll see how the new week processes all that. Alright, that wraps up today's Capital Markets Quickie. Join me again Monday morning for more market updates. See you then.